In June 2008, was awarded the Collingwood for the worst performed golfer of Cold Nobs 2008. Rather ungraciously, failed to adhere to the strict guidelines and procedures as the Collingwood recipient. Consequently, was disenfranchised from the Cold Nobs order, subject to a judicial appeal process. In February 2009, submitted a written appeal in crayon to the Cold Nobs High Council for reinstatement. The following is the Cold Nobs High Council's response.
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. You're a cock-sucking, ass-licking Uncle Fucker. You're an Uncle Fucker, yes it's true. Nobody fucks uncles quite like you.
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. You're the one that fucked your uncle, Uncle Fucker.
5, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are go.
Cold Nobs, an annual migration to the southern climes of Australia's Mornington Peninsula by species of great variety and uniqueness. Leaving the comfort of their family clans, the Nobs come together in celebration of the royal and ancient game of golf, beer, and bodily functions. Our hidden cameras have, for the first time, captured Nobs on the hunt and at play. However, there will be no footage of Nobs on the job, as most of them don't know what to do with their wangs anymore. Nobs are roughly divided into territorial clans, those from the north and those from the southern regions. The northerners can be identified by their lower IQs, frequent passing of gas, and the mating cry of Queenslander at random times during the day and night. The northern elder is Wayne, red wine drinkus dribblus, a shy creature rarely seen in front of a camera. Wayne has the important role in the Nob pack of upholding all traditions and unsettling opponents by laughing like a hyena on speed. Every pack has its leader, and for the Cold Nobs, it's Bob. Vague detailers love your workers. Bob has the vital role of settling the squabbles, gripes, and scorecards of his fellow Nobs. A proud beast, Bob can be found at the end of a hard day's nobbing, presenting the spoils of the hunt. And as we can see from Bob's impressive girth, the season has been bountiful. The initiation process for a Cold Nob is an ordeal. Not only are they subjected to the whims and mercies of the Nob pack, but they are also required to prove their nobbiness in the face of almost inhumane cruelty. We were lucky enough to have one of our hidden cameras record the initiation of Brucey 2, Air Swingers Choker Hackers.
Good old Collingwood forever. They know how to play the game. Side by side they stick together to uphold the Magpie's name.
Recalcitrant Nobs are put in their place quickly or banished altogether from the order. This fate befell the unruly Watty Nob. I'm a wanker, laugh at my own jokers. After refusing to take his designated role within the pack, Watty was banished forever, but not before taking a six-pack of Crownies from another Nobs esky.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real men of genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Golf Ball Washer Inventor.
Mr. Golf Ball Washer Inventor.
The time-honored game of golf is the sport of kings, and kings don't play with dirty balls.
Don't play dirty.
Because of you, we can give our balls a sudsy tumble at every tee. The result? Clean, shiny balls every time we whack 'em.
Flying high.
Drive after drive, putt after putt, hole after hole. Our dimpled balls stay clubhouse clean.
Keep on driving.
So crack open an ice cold Bud Light, Mr. Launderer on the links. You are in our thoughts every time we jiggle our balls.
Mr. Golf Ball Washer Inventor.
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
In nature, it's often the quiet achievers that thrive. Such is the case for Simon H., Virgil Thunderbirdus Staggerhomus. Simon enjoys his status in the pack as the nomad, using his finely tuned homing instincts to return to his lair, eventually. He can be seen foraging for alcohol, cold pies, and even a nest under the nearest bridge. At the other end of the behavioral spectrum, displays of exuberant attention-seeking activity are the hallmark of laggers, Hockpatui Bunker Boy. A source of mirth for his fellow Nobs, Craig is always testing the boundaries of acceptability, a trait matched only by his fierce competitive streak and the dry cleaning bill from Wiz. Nobs not only exhibit certain types of behavior during the long weekend of June, resplendent plumage is often displayed. There is no finer example than Dazza, Laidbackus Hari Krishnari. Dazza's love and collection of all things orange makes him easy to identify, especially when time is called and the lights go out at the local watering hole. Plumage displays are also commonly seen during times of arousal. As we can see here, Hoffy, Tickets Pleaser's Choo-Choo, is proudly displaying his colours. This is a sight seldom witnessed, as Hoffy often requires absolute silence whilst hunting with his fellow Nobs. Could somebody tell those crickets to shut the fuck up? Thank you. After a strenuous day of killing snakes with the Nob pack on the Mornington savannas of tea tree, sand, and grasslands, we catch one of the Cold Nob's elders surveying the landscape from his nocturnal lair. Wiz, Grand Paris Flemtargetai, has a very important role in the pack, garnering sympathy and free drinks for his colleagues at the local watering holes. Appearances in nature can be somewhat deceiving. What may look very pretty and accomplished on the driving range can in fact turn to excrement on the links. Such is the case for Brucey, Collingwoodus Notageni. His fierce determination to avoid the dreaded Collingwood often results in the exact opposite. Brucey's vision spectrum is limited only to black and white, mainly because he's got so much Collingwood merchandise from previous Cold Nob campaigns. Cold Nobs are very nurturing towards their cubs as they make the important steps into middle age. Trucker, our slicky one-pot screamus, is the youngest Nob in the pack, his metabolic development still lagging behind that of his clan. Consequently, Trucker burns his energy quickly and requires at least 4 hours rest for every beer consumed. Night-night, little fellow.